Welcome back to More Sip the Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to talk about Kenneth Walker, one of Seattle's amazing rookies. They got two or three more that I'm going to talk about eventually. But Kenneth Walker had a great day versus the Los Angeles Chargers. I wanted to take a look and see how they did, what they did. So it's a combination of starts off with GT counter. Then you see a lot of inside zone, inside zone, inside zone. Then bam, they hit you with the toss for 75. So let's go through his big runs from Sunday and see what the Seattle Seahawks was bringing to the run game and Kenneth Walker. Starting off here with the GT counter that I mentioned earlier. They only really ran this once for a positive outcome, but let's see what we get on this early run. Eventually have to log the guy. He sees it late and bounces. Has the burst to get to the outside. And in this video, you're going to see a lot of the high-quality running back traits in Walker already. You're going to see burst. You're going to see change of direction. You're going to see a tough inside run. You're going to see vision. All those will be on display in this video. That's the GT counter. Again, you see his mess right there. That's where he's supposed to go. He's supposed to cut right off 72 up in that gap. But there's no gap there. So he sees it, outside. Because eventually 60 is going to log him. Log him by meaning turning him inside. He sees it and bounces that way. And he's fast enough to get to the outside with enough slither to work the first down. Pretty much made something out of nothing. Let's go on to the next one, though. So you got the counter. Now you're going to hit you with a toss sweep. Bring the tight end for extra leverage or extra body. Got a hat on a hat. Found an open hole. Hit it. No wasting it. Get one step downhill and go. Pretty much one cut and go. So you got all your blocks right there. You got your, everybody should be trying to get a gap over to the right. And if there's nobody in your right gap, you're double teaming and then working to the linebacker. So that's where you see 63 is going up to the linebacker and probably 72 because 56 has a guy right in his right gap. So you got your tight end. I think that's Disley kicking out. And for an extra blocker, you got the other tight end coming in motion. And you got a receiver that's right outside your screen that's going to eventually end up blocking this guy. This is just the toss sweep. Old high school play. Got a hole there. Got a hole straight to the middle. And got one to the right. He just decides to cut off 63's butt, which is not a bad decision. Either one of those decisions were fine as long as you took one step and got there. As long as there wasn't hesitation, no reason to second guess what you got going on. See it, because he paused right there. It's going to be probably one more step and then he's going to be gone. Bam, go. So one cut and go. Don't be back there dancing trying to figure out which hole is going to get me the biggest gain. Just hit it. And we got the inside zone, which is every play from here on out is going to be some version of inside zone until the last play. This cut right here from the back view reminds me so much of Saquon. It reminds me so much of Saquon. You're going to get a little inside zone going. Those are your blocking assignments. You're going to get a double on the nose and both of them combo into the mic. Then you should get a double on the 4-eye doubling up to Drew Tranquil. But what's going to happen is instead of you getting this double right here, you're going to get a kick out and the tight end's going to go straight up to Tranquil. When you run inside zone, let me point that out. I forgot to point that out. When you're running inside zone, those are your main options right there. Front side A, back side A. And you really reading the nose tackle. You're trying to hit front side A, but if they take that guy there, you hit back side A. If he stunts in his hole right here and they have to double him there, you hit front side A. So it's really an option off this nose tackle or whoever the tightest technique is. All right, they didn't run him out of front side A, so I'm going to take that right there. They got it sealed off, doubling off to him. Easy. Now watch the cut, though. It's going to remind me so much of Saquon. That's something Saquon do. Almost like a crossover. And he do it so fast that you just throw people off guard. Now, the next 3 plays inside zone. And it's not going to keep flashing like this, only from this view. Sorry if that's bothering someone. You get another inside zone, just from a different formation. Same thing. Reading this. That's what you're reading, trying to hit front side A or back side A. Look at his eyes. Straight in the A gap. Eyes are straight in the A gap. Looking right there. Whatever they do with Sebastian Day, whatever his name is, that's where the cut gonna go. That's where it's supposed to go, backside. He's right. It's supposed to go backside. But 93's beat his block. Watch this jump cut. He goes from the hash to the middle of the field almost instantly. Whoop. Back to the middle of the field. That jump cut alone got him those 10 or 12 yards. Another version of inside zone. Again, reading the if it's a 0, you're reading a 0. If it's a 1, you're reading a 1. Or if it's a nose. But nose and 0 the same. Tripping. But you get another inside zone to the left. They found something on that left side with the inside zone. They just kept coming back to it. Different formations. And again, you reading, this your read right here. That's him. If he's in your gap, you're going to the next one. I mean, you're going backside. If he gets blocked out this way somewhere, you just hit your main gap. Reading the A gap. Again, they got him up out of there. That's the block right there. You cut right off 63. Right there. It's simple. Stick your foot in the ground and go. Don't dance. Know how they blocking it. One cut and go. That's why running backs always kind of need to make their way to the O-line room to understand how they block in different fronts. Another version of inside zone. So they just pounded them with this inside zone to the left. Pounded them. Walker's making these quick decisions. Getting north and south quick. Reading the same. No need for me to stop it because the same thing's happening. Reading the same guy. 63 is having a career day out there. Certified mauler. He probably should be one of the ground and pounds. Hit you with another version of inside zone. With full tight end package. Still the same read for the running back. If it's a nose, you're reading the nose. If it's a 1 to the play side, you're reading him. If it's a 1 to the back side, that's who you're reading. Nothing changes. Everybody else. Step 45 degree step right. Work up to the next level. Again, Sebastian Day is the guy. Sebastian Day's contained, so you hit the front side A gap. Simple football. Simple. But then they hit you with so many inside zones and you start crashing everybody that gap in towards the center. Then they hit you with this again. And now everybody's so concentrating about stopping him on the inside, you forget that he can run. The main person that misjudged his speed was the other number 9, Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma. Watch Murray just completely whiff because he don't realize how fast Walker is. See, this is Murray right here. He got a great angle to cut him off, just come flat, cut him off and meet him. Slow playing it. Now it's too late. It's too late now. And 43 only comes in there because he got pretty darn good speed. But that burst, once he got to the edge, that's different. That is completely different. And this is why he was one of the highest rated running backs coming in this draft. Seahawks hit it hard again, another draft gem. Whoever drafted for them this year, they need a raise because there's a couple more guys I want to be on here talking about too. But this is my 2 cents and how much I was impressed with what the Seattle Seahawks did to help Kenneth Walker and find out something that their O-line was doing good and stick with it. And then late in the game, hit him with a counter, especially a 75-yard counter. Salute to the Seahawks staff, O-line, and the topic of discussion, Kenneth Walker. Peace.